What's up, Leo? Welcome to your love reading for February 2019, hunty. How are you? I hope you're doing well. This is going to be perfect for you Leos who are Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo. If it doesn't resonate, please check out your other signs. This is interesting. I'm just going to jump right in because I'm kind of feeling anxious now that I pulled cards. Now, not anxious in a bad way. This just feels a little bit scattered, but I'm feeling a couple scenarios to begin with. Good. Like, don't be freaked out. This is actually really good. This feels like this is for a lot of you Leos who are either like reconnecting with someone. So it could be reconnecting with someone. It could be somebody new. A lot of you guys are feeling like there's someone new that you almost like love at first sight type shit. Like someone that you've met. That there you just feel like there's instant connection with and you want to kind of get things going, that type of energy. Or even for those of you who have been in a relationship and there needs to be some type of like spark and revamp. Either way, in love for the month of February, this feels pretty good. And again, I'm going to clarify some things to get down to the nitty gritty to see if we can get some other details, but overall things look pretty good. You guys are really in a place where you want to plant new seeds. Really want to plant new seeds. So, Page of Pentacles energy is all about that new, it's like, you know, the cusp of a new beginning, right? It's the new idea. It's the learning. It's the researching behind it all. It's the getting it all together. It's the, you know, it's the page that's going to come in and bring something stable. And this can bring stability to your love life, of course, is a love reading, but also into your life all around, your wealth, your health, you know, your mental, your emotional, your monies. Like this is a connection that can actually build, right? Really build something, really build legacy with, right? So it's really, really beautiful. Now, you guys have 4 major arcana, which is a really good amount for, you know, this. You've got the Lovers, you've got Death, you've got Chariot, you've got Magician. Big time. I was telling you in your general reading that a lot of you guys this past eclipse season that we had for you guys was major in terms of transformation. And it was, you know, the full moon in Leo. So I know that you guys felt it on a very deep level. And now here we are in this new moon, Aquarius, actually today, it's the 4th. And still, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling this very strongly too. This is going to be a really good start of like implementing the things that you've been shifting over. So it's almost like this is that turnaround period for you guys, even in terms of your love. Now, you guys are starting here with the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, Death card. Okay. So again, I do feel like there's deep connection here. Lovers is Gemini energy. You could be dealing with Gemini. You could be dealing with another fire sign. With this Ace of Wands, you can be dealing with a Scorpio energy. But definitely deep, intense connection. Some of you guys have really been dealing with someone or wish to deal with someone. And I'm saying wish to because you do have the Ace of Wands. So there is an indication that some of you guys want to start something new with someone. Like maybe this is someone that you are not technically connected to, but you feel like a sense of love with them. It could be someone that you know through work, but there is a lot of attraction there in terms of emotional attraction and physical. Like you are physically attracted to this person with that Ace of Wands. This is someone that you feel like you can really shed your skin with that snake, right? This is someone who like it feels like a very open, bright relationship or connection with that sun shining. It feels like something that is really divinely guided. And I think it is, honestly. Now, again, some of you guys could be just trying to find ways to revamp what you've already got going on, you know, with your lover. This is a really good time for that. So if things have been a little bit stale, then right now, Aquarius season is a really good time to pump up the jam, honey. Now, the World came out to clarify the Lovers. So this is beautiful. It's like you guys, whether you are single or have been dealing with someone, it's like you have leveled the F up to the point where, and it's not just any level up, the world is the end of the major arcana. So it's like you guys are like leveling up plus getting booster points, and it's really affecting your love life in the best way possible. It's like there's going to be, for those of you guys who have been experiencing hard times or have come off of a string of just having like hard or like shitty relationships, things are turning over now, honey. And now you're finding yourself connecting to people who are more your speed, your jam. Again, with this Ace of Wands, there is a lot of attraction there, a lot of physical attraction. But this person may be a very creative person as well. Again, this could be someone that you guys have met at work or, know through work in some capacity. But this is a really good time to really sprout something new. The inspiration's there, right? So this Ace of Wands, you see the leaves growing out of the actual wand, right? So there is potential for absolute growth. Now, with this Death card, Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, for those of you guys who have been dealing with this person and maybe you're in a long-term relationship, this is a time where you'll be finding that you guys are starting to do things a little bit differently as an effort to bring spice and passion back into the relationship. And I think you guys are going to be very successful with that. Some of you guys, again, are dealing with Scorpio. But yeah, no, it really feels like this is a time where you guys are going to really be doing things a little bit differently to where it brings more balance to your relationship with that Six of Pentacles. There's definitely going to be a give and take. So if you've been in a relationship and it's been feeling a little bit stagnant, it's been feeling a little bit one-sided, it's going to start to feel a little bit more balanced. That's what this Death transformation is going to do for you. And that's going to actually balance you out in every single way, right? It's going to be good for your emotional health, your money, right? Because it's really hard to make money when you're not emotionally right. Like whenever I have a bunch of stuff on my mind, I feel blocked creatively. I'm unmotivated. You know what I mean? So like people don't understand like your emotional state really does fuck with your money. Especially too, because if you're not feeling worthy emotionally, it's like you aren't putting out the energy that you're feeling worthy to get that money. You know what I mean? Now, this is really good. So if you guys are not going through this transformation yet, this is what you're kind of hoping for. And I feel like this is going to happen. There's lots of spark. Again, for some of you, this feels like it's almost somebody new. And you really want to pursue this. Like you really want to get this jumping. Like, look, I already know. Like I'm feeling you. And I feel like this, in that situation too, this person will bring a lot of balance into your life. And I feel like you know that, right? That's why you're even sitting here at Page of Pentacles, like really willing to like start planting seed. So that's really, really good. And it's passionate seed. And that's really, really important to you guys. You guys are a very fun sign. You're a very passionate sign. So that's very, very important to you in a relationship. And I feel like that is something that is like on the table for you guys this month. Now, the other person, they've got the Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. So, again, you guys can be dealing with air sign person. We did get that Lover's card up there, which is Gemini, but then this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, for those of you guys who have met a person that you feel like you're very connected to, and there's almost like a sense that they don't... I wouldn't say that they blocked you out, but especially like, let's say you met someone through work. Like, let's say you really like this person, right? And you work with them or something. It's like they're almost trying to keep professional with it. So even if they do feel something towards you, they just try to like keep that very like, no, but we work together. But I feel like they feel something. Yeah, Page of Wands. Page of Wands clarified it. They may be in a place where they're not allowing their heart to really open up to an idea of things. And this could be fear-based. It could be, again, if you work with them, they don't want to muddy the waters. This can be, like I said, just really fear-based of like things that have happened to them in the past. Maybe they're a little bit skeptical, worried to step forward with you because it's almost like they're trying to come out of that mentality of like, oh, this is my life. This is what happens to me in relationships. But they are a very loyal person with this Page of Wands. So they're a loyal friend. They are trustworthy. They're fun. I think you see them as somebody who's fun, but I think you see them as somebody who's undecided, but it feels like you are committed to like, look, let me show you kind of thing, right? They do see this as something that has a potential to grow. They do see you as a hard worker as well, and an honest person. Some of you, I feel like they may have liked you in the past, and then now maybe you're finally coming around because you come out of your, like, you know, moment of feeling stuck. And so now almost like the Two of Swords decision is like them kind of being like, well, I don't know. I liked you last spring and you just like took forever. So let me think about it. Why are you all of a sudden being, you know, like that with me, the Sun? They feel like you would bring them happiness. Yeah. Some of you guys, so some of you guys, this is definitely like you revisiting something. Because again, maybe in the past they liked you and you were like slow to warm up. And now here they are kind of like, I don't know, but I think we would be really cute together. We'd make each other happy, right? Sun is your energy. This is a really happy card. It's the happiest card in the whole deck. I feel like they feel like you would make them happy. This is something that could absolutely grow. You're someone who's a hard worker to them. You're someone who is loyal to them. And Leos, you guys are loyal. That's why you guys are some of my favorite people. Loyal to your people. But there's a lot of passion here with that lion back there, right? A lot of potential for happiness. Now, it's almost like what is just, there needs to be that confidence for it. And I say that too because, okay, so the Magician card falls in their place of like their highest desire for the relationship. Now, what also falls in a place of like your blocks is the Queen of Wands. To me, the similarity, not that they're like so similar, right? This is a masculine energy. This is a very feminine energy. This is a major arcana. So this is like, they're not even on the same wavelength. But what they do have in common, and what I feel like the common thread is here, especially for you guys that are wanting to start something, it's like this level of confidence. So the Magician, why they're so able to manifest and make things happen is they fucking know they can. There is no questioning it. There is no, well, I don't know if I can. No, it's, I want this. Okay, let me pull out the wand, make this happen. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of energy. And it doesn't matter what tool they need to use. They know they have the tools. They are confident. There is a level of confidence that needs to be present in terms of anybody when they're coming to manifesting things, right? And it feels like they are building that confidence up too with that Eight of Pentacles. Again, this little indecisiveness that they have for you guys, whether you're with the person, ain't with the person, want to be with the person, want to get back with the person, it feels like it's just a very fear-based thing. And again, this could have something to do with you in terms of you guys had something in the past, or this could just be like their past things. But they are building up their confidence, and they would like to make a first step, right? That masculine energy, they would like to make the first move. Now, Queen of Wands, she is a very confident, like she's confident. She is attractive. People like her. People notice her. She's a great host. She's fun. She's charming. She's beautiful. She's sexual. So it's like almost like that. Those are the things that you guys are missing, but it really just comes from having the confidence, right? So that is lacking in this. And I feel like it has more to do with the other person, not so much you. Now, remember, these things can be flipped, right? But it feels like there's just a lack of confidence in the situation and a lack of go-getness, right? Because the Magician, he goes after things that he wants. Queen of Wands, she also does too. Like, she is a go-getter. Don't get it twisted. She's not just a queen up here trying to seduce and sex everybody. She goes and gets what she wants, right? And actually, your advice is to basically go. It's the Chariot card, that's Cancer energy, but it's a very much an energy of being balanced and moving forward. And understanding that there needs to be that level of balance that's maintained throughout this in order to continue to move forward, right? Because one of these things is break down, the whole operation's a bust, right? They're able to move so fast because they move with one another. And so it would be helpful for you to move with one another, right? Move in the same direction. I feel like you guys want to move in the same direction. There's just fear. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's just going back and forth of, I don't know. Do I want to take the red or the blue pill? Take the fucking, which one was it? It was the red. What pill would you guys have taken? Be honest. Write that in the comments below. In the Matrix, which pill would you have taken? Would you have rather just been like sleep and like comfortable and you're in the Matrix, or would you be like Neo? I'm really curious. The tarot cards are advising you to be like Neo in this situation, because I do feel like you will be well received, but there needs to be some type of start. There needs to be some type of spark. We're getting that with the Ace of Wands. We're getting that with the Magician. We're getting that even with the Queen of Wands, right? And then it leads you here. Page of Swords. So very young energy, right? So again, this can be something brand new. This is even implementing new things. This could be that, you know, there's spying going on social media. But what it is it's young. It's like you guys being on the cusp of having these new talks, and so that you can take this new action. The beautiful energy, the beautiful thing about the Page of Swords energy, so it is young. So sometimes it can come off a little like, that didn't come out right. Or sometimes it can be a little harsh in its delivery, just because it's just trying to find a way to get the words out, right? It's like a kid who keeps it too real and just like, oh, you know, kids are kind of mean on accident. It's kind of like that. But the beautiful thing about a Page of Swords energy is there's so much honesty there. It's pure, right? It's pure energy. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So there needs to be conversation going forward. 9 of Pentacles is really with the 4 of Wands. I feel like there's a fear on someone's part, and it might be the other person, because now I'm thinking of this Two of Swords and the Page of Swords, and we got the 9 of Pentacles. Now, it may fall on the other person a little bit more. Like, I feel like you're game, and they almost know that you're game, but it's almost like you need their not consent, but it feels like this falls on the other person. There's a need from the other person. Again, remember how we said there's like a little bit of fear here. There's this need that they have a sense that they need to feel independent on their own before they totally go there with you, right? Interesting. You got 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So it could be that they're working themselves up, right? Really trying to like get in a place, like especially if they came out of something, they could be trying to get in a place where they're trying to basically get their affairs back in order, right? Money back in order, that type of thing. And so it's like, that could be kind of the back and forth of 2 of Swords with them too. It's like, well, even though I like them, I don't want to waste their time, because I don't feel like I am where I need to be in order to date right now. There's a little bit of that going on. There's a little bit of that going on, but I do feel like there's going to be communication actually sooner than later. It's going to be sooner than later, for sure. And again, with this 4 of Wands, it's like there's a real chance of like beautiful connection. This could be marriage material. We've got the Lovers, we've got the 4 of Wands, we've got the Sun card. This can be something that's really, really beautiful, and that will lead to long-term commitments, even if it's not life partner, long-term commitments. But I feel like there needs to be dialogue. And again, I feel like there's fear within one person. You know, it feels more like their energy, but it could be yours. But it feels more like them. There's some feelings of inadequacy in moving forward with you. And I don't think there's anything to do with you. I actually feel like they think the world of you. But they need to get over something. But again, with this Magician energy, they're coming into that space, right? So right now you're at Page of Pentacles, planting the seeds, and that's fine. Now, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Beautiful, right? So this is something, again, that has potential for real growth. Growth. there's a lot of love on this table, but there's also a lot of fear and like a lot of like back and forth, weighing out type things on the table as well. You got the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It feels like stability is the thing. I don't feel like if this is something that's taking a little bit longer to build up, it feels like there's again someone in the equation needs to feel more confident in order to move forward with you, because it's like they view you in a relationship view as being like the ultimate, but they don't want to fuck it up with their shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is beautiful energy, Leo. So let me know if it resonates. Let me know what pill you would take. Thank you. I'll see you later.